We need to talk about Vevo. Let's elevate.
Elevation through dedication. It's RGM.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ryan Glover here from We Are RGM Distribution. And as per usual, there is always something on my mind to do with the music business or my work in general. Now, Vevo. Vevo is on my mind because there is this massive misconception in the artist community, the label community, about Vevo and whether artists should be uploading their videos to Vevo or not. And simply said, the answer to that question is yes. Probably like a lot of people on here, I was not a believer or didn't really understand Vevo until I started running my very own music distribution company, We Are RGM. Now, there are multiple amazing things about Vevo. And the first thing and the most important thing that I don't think people realize is that the payouts on Vevo. So on YouTube, you have to hit a certain amount of followers or views to be able to be paid out on, let's say, your music videos that you're releasing. On Vevo, that isn't the case. What you have to realize and remember is Vevo is technically, and people might not like what I say here, but Vevo is just another DSP. It's how you get paid. And as I said, I figured this out when I started my own distribution company. We released a couple of high-profile videos on Vevo. One's from our client JT Money. We've got videos on there from Warren G, and then independent videos as well. And these are being paid out royalties, regardless of whether they have hit the threshold on YouTube or not. So is Vevo a liable platform to be distributing your music videos through? The answer to that question is a big fat yes-a-rooney. Because if you don't distribute your videos through Vevo, you're not going to start seeing any checks from YouTube until you've hit a certain threshold. So why not distribute it through Vevo? Why not distribute it through both? That's what we do. We distribute it through both. The one error that I did run into recently is that we sometimes merge the Vevo channel and the YouTube channel together. But then what happens is if someone's releasing their record on Vevo and then releasing it on YouTube, then kind of like a double up comes up on their profile. So you've got two different versions on your profile, which sometimes looks messy. Some clients don't mind it, you know, they're not bothered by it. And then some clients are, because they like their profiles to be clean and all that. So, but that's an easy fix. That's not what I'm, you know, that's an easy fix. But it's a no-brainer to release your video on Vevo. The second amazing thing that I came across on Vevo is that you can swap out your videos. Can you swap out your videos on YouTube? Pause. No. You cannot swap out your music videos on YouTube. Once your music video has been uploaded to YouTube And if you have 1 million views on that video and something's wrong with the video, you can't swap it out. Mental. But as we did for our good friend JT Money, he had one of his most famous records, Chevy Game, that was being distributed by someone else. And then we came in and we had to track down who sent that video to Vevo, because me, no one knew who it was. But I managed to track that down. And the video was looking a bit gristly. Do you know what I mean? It was looking a bit kind of old. So I ran the music video through a kind of like a HD, a HD enhancer, and then I kind of made it a bit more sharper, and I made the colors come through a bit more. So I basically enhanced the video. And then I did some research and I found out that the Vevo, you can swap out videos. How cool is that? So we re-uploaded the video and we swapped the original version for the enhanced version, and we kept all the views, we kept all the comments, we kept all the likes. Nothing changed. If that isn't worth its weight in gold, then what is? So what? Someone tell me in the comments below, what is this big misconception with Vevo? I mean, I do remember back in 2010 that they were, I don't know, not take over YouTube, but I think Vevo was supposed to become its own kind of like music server, music channel, I guess. Not music channel, like it was supposed to be separate from YouTube, if I'm correct. So all music videos would go on Vevo, and then YouTube would be for like the behind the scenes content and stuff like that, right? But that didn't really happen. Vevo just became kind of like I guess like a channel, like just like a normal channel on YouTube. And I think that's what people perceive it to be, and that is totally wrong. It's not just another channel. It is a complete DSP, digital service provider, within itself. They've got editorial teams there that can get you pushed on to their editorial playlists on their Vevo channel. That is correct. But your video goes up on your own Vevo channel, which, as I said before, you can then merge to be showcased on your YouTube channel, but you can also keep them separate. So it is quite literally a DSP, a digital service provider, to get paid faster than you would on YouTube. And if I were you, if I was the everyday artist, if I was the label, I'd be uploading to both, to Vevo through your distributor, whether that's We Are RGM or whether that's TuneCore or whoever it is. They should be advising you to upload your music videos to Vevo. They should actively be advising you of this. Now, I don't know who you guys distribute with. That's none of my business. But if you are looking for a music distributor who cares about you and who cares about your progress and helps and advises and guides, then come and apply for We Are RGM. We are a invite only or an apply distribution company. But that does not mean don't apply, because I look at all of the applications, and if there's someone that stands out or someone that I just spark a conversation with and I can kind of see that they're hungry for this and that they take their music seriously, I'm going to bring them over to RGM and put them in the right direction. But yeah, look, your distributor should be actively advising you to distribute your records through Vevo, because if you're not doing that, you're missing out on a video paycheck, quite literally. And then also, on top of that, you can start collecting the mechanicals and the publishing on the music videos. Because when you upload a music video on YouTube, you don't assign it an ISRC code. You don't assign it a UPC code. You don't assign it a grid code. It's just a music video that's been put on YouTube. So the only payments you're getting are from YouTube. But if you upload to Vevo via your distributor, you're going to get an ISRC code. You're going to get a UPC code. And what do you do with that ISRC code and UPC code? You go and chart register it. You go and upload it to We Are RGM Publishing, and you put in the title, the track title, Chevy Game, in brackets, official music video. And then it starts collecting the publishing and the mechanical rights that are yours from YouTube. Because YouTube doesn't really do that, unless I'm mistaken with Content ID. But why not do both? Why not have the Vevo collections and the YouTube collections? Just common sense, y'all. It's just common sense, y'all. So, yeah. Vevo. There shouldn't be a misconception. I don't understand the misconception. I think whoever's been teaching you the game has been teaching you wrong. Because Vevo, everyone says it's dead. I saw a post that the whole reason for this video is that I saw a post on Instagram about Vevo being dead. And I laughed out loud, because I know people that have just come out of the offices of Vevo and been in meetings for editorial placements and the future of Vevo and stuff like that. Vevo's not dead. Vevo is just another digital service provider that you guys need to take advantage of and upload your videos to. Well, look, guys, I hope this has been insightful for you guys. You know, do your thing, man. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share these videos. I'm really trying to build a community on all these platforms and to shed as much advice as I can. My name is Ryan Glover, and I run We Are RGM Distribution. In my humble opinion, yes, I enjoy doing a humble opinion, one of the best in the game. See this? You've got to work hard for it though, man. A lot of distribution companies are just popping up. You got to work for it. You got to build your clientele. You know, it's not easy. And I feel very blessed to be in the position I am. So thank you everyone for applying and wanting to be a part of We Are RGM. And yeah, man, I just feel grateful. But look, I'm doing some sort of tangent right now. But yo, Vevo. Don't forget about Vevo. Don't forget about Vevo!
Elevation through dedication.